In every era of the UFC, there's a moment where hype meets undeniable reality. A moment when a fighter isn't just winning, they're dominating in a way that feels inevitable. Right now, that moment belongs to Ilia Topuria. Undefeated, precise, ruthless, and completely unbothered by the pressure of the spotlight. He's not here to compete, but he's here to rewrite the hierarchy at 145 pounds, and if we're being honest, it's not a stretch to say this. Ilia Topuria might be the most dangerous featherweight we've seen since prime Jose Aldo. And I don't say that lightly, because prime Aldo was a monster. Before we dive deep into Topuria, we need to understand who Aldo was in his prime. Jose Aldo wasn't just a champion, he was a force of nature. From 2008 to 2014, he ruled featherweight division with the violence, composure and technique that felt almost mythical. He destroyed Uriah Faber's legs in a way that haunted careers, and his takedown defense, legendary. You didn't beat Aldo, you survived him. If you were lucky, you didn't talk trash, he didn't need gimmicks, he let his shin, his fists and his presence do the talking, and for a long time he was untouchable. That's the level of dominance we're talking about, and yet 15 years later, Ilia Topuria has given us flashback. Ilia Topuria came into the UFC without much noise. No viral KO in the Contender Series, no fake beef, just skill. His debut was against Yusuf Zalal in 2020. He came on short notice, undefeated, and he left with a dominant decision win. But the warning signs were there, the composure, the pressure, the controlled chaos. Then came Damon Jackson, a devastating overhand, pure violence, that kind that makes people go back and watch regional fights. Ilia wasn't just to look foolish, but Ilia treated him like a sparring partner. He shut down the awkward leg lock, stayed calm and knocked him out cold. What stands out isn't just the wins, it's how he wins. The clean, clinical, zero wasted movement, like he's 2 steps ahead of you before the fight even starts. The real turning point, the Josh Emmett fight, that wasn't just a win, that was a masterclass. Emmett is no joke, the knockout was powerful, tough as nails, top 5, but he looked helpless. Ilia dropped him, toyed with him, pieced him up for 5 rounds. It wasn't even competitive, he landed over 150 significant strikes. Most of them were clean. Watch the bodywork, watch the setups, the discipline. He didn't chase a highlight, he broke Emmett down round by round like a surgeon. That fight was the moment the world realised this guy isn't just a threat, he might be the future, and what made it more terrifying, he barely took damage, just like Aldo used to do. You come in healthy, you leave broken, and he doesn't even look tired doing it. Topuria's game is built like a nightmare for most featherweights. Arguably the cleanest in the division with his boxing, tight guard, sharp counters, lead hooks, brutal body shots. His combinations aren't flashy. They're efficient, like a young Mike Tyson but with more discipline. He cuts off the cage with IQ, not just aggression. He doesn't chase, he corrals, forces you into the mistake. Grappling is what sets him apart. He's not just a striker, he's a black belt. He can submit you, ground and pound you, or use the threat of takedowns to open up his hands. That's terrifying. He doesn't fight emotionally, even when he hurts people. He stays calm. That's something even veterans struggle with. He's 27 but fights like he's 35. Has seen it all. So why compare him to Aldo? Both have devastating striking fundamentals, top tier takedown defense or grappling, ability to dominate without absorbing punches, a calm, emotionless approach to violence. Here's where it gets interesting. Aldo didn't always chase finishes, he outclassed people. Topuria, he finishes when he smells blood, and that killer instinct mixed with a complex toolkit might make him more dangerous in some ways. Aldo relied heavily on his takedown defense to stay on the feet. Topuria doesn't care where the fight goes, he wins there. You realise he's only just entering his prime, it gets scary. Ilia gets the fight and beats Rivera in dominant fashion. The torch isn't just passed. Fighters like this don't come around often. Guys who are calm under pressure, team destined, are not just hopeful. Ilia Topuria is one of those fighters. Right now he's knocking on the door of greatness, and if he walks through featherweight and the lightweight division, this might belong to him for a very long time. Comment down below if you would agree with this, and who would win both in their prime, Topuria or prime Jose Aldo.